Good morning, everyone. Thank you so very much for joining us here in Ellis Square for our wonderful event here called Give Change That Counts, an initiative from the City of Savannah, along with Chatham County, along with the Chatham-Savannah Authority for the Homeless and several other partners. This is what gets the city and keeps the city going, partnerships throughout. And this one is called Give Change That Counts, which you'll hear much more from our officials that will speak today. Our Mayor Van Johnson is with us behind me, along with, I saw Alderman Nick Palumbo from the 4th District. I also saw former Alderman Julian Miller with us, and Chatham County Commissioner Tanya Milton has joined us for our elected officials for today's event. Jay Melder is our city manager. He'll have lots of words of wisdom about this program and what it means to our city as a whole. Heath Lloyd, our assistant city manager, is with us. I saw Brett Bell, chief operations, members of our Savannah Fire and Savannah Police Department. So we thank you all for coming. A lot of information to come your way, and we'll start that off with our Mayor, Van Johnson.
Thank you. Thank you and good morning. Appreciate the opportunity to be with you in the greatest city on earth on Savannah Day. 912 Day, make some noise for the greatest city on earth, Savannah, Georgia. What makes us the greatest city on earth is not only our history, but it's really our capacity for caring. Glad to have Alderman Nick Palumbo with us, and certainly former Alderman Julian Miller, who is one of the innovators of this program. But it's our capacity to be able to care, our capacity to look beyond ourselves and to work together to find ways to make things happen. Ladies and gentlemen, I was blessed last night to wake up with a roof over my head. I was blessed last night to have running water. I was blessed last night to have sewage and toiletry facilities. I was blessed last night to be able to choose which room I wanted to go into. Yesterday, during the torrential rain, I was blessed to be sheltered from the rain. We know that that is not the case for everybody in this community. And what I'm glad about this community is that we don't consider it a crime to be homeless. We consider it a crime not to do anything about people being homeless in this community. And so I want to thank all of you for all that you do collectively. I also want to thank a special team of folks that I don't get a chance to see often, because they're rarely all in one place, and that's these wonderful folks behind me. Give them a big round of applause, because not only from the Chatham-Savannah Authority for the Homeless and Union Mission that I see, these folks, their office is in the streets of our city. Their offices are in brushes, and their offices are in backwoods. They are where people are. And when everyone else is running away from storms and from inclement weather, from the oppressive heat that we experience sometimes, they're running to it, seeing about the needs of people. And I want to thank all of them and thank all of you for doing that. We recognize this is not only a City of Savannah initiative. We're glad our partners from Chatham County are here. Burt Brantley and our fine folks from our chamber and Visit Savannah are here with us, because this is all of us together, all of us together. And we're working together to be able to make a difference in the Give Change That Counts campaign. So this initiative allows us to effectively serve those in our community who really need the help. So just beyond prop time, these signs, this initiative really represents investment in local day centers. We know that when the shelters let out, people still need places to go. People still need a place to be able to wash, to be able to charge phones, to be able to take care of their business. And so those experiencing homelessness in our day centers can get the help that they need. Everyone has been down on their luck at some point in their lives. And my grandmama told me, if you have not, just keep on living. Because many of us are only one tragedy, one death, one accident, one medical emergency, one divorce, one traumatic event in your lives from needing some help. So the life you might be helping may very well be your own. I certainly appreciate Team Savannah, our city manager who is here, Heath Lloyd, looking debonair as always. He paid me to say that. And we have amazing partners in Jennifer DeLong and the Chatham-Savannah Homeless Authority, and Stephanie Capel, the executive director of our Interagency Council on Homelessness. We also have an amazing team at City Council, City Hall. We don't get in the way of the work. We fund the work, and then we support the work. And that is what elected officials should do. So again, thank you, Alderman Palumbo. Thank you, Alderman Dietrich Leggett. This is his district. Thank you, former Alderman, where'd he go? Julian Miller. Where'd he go? Oh, hiding back there. And our commitment to make sure that we tend to the needs of people who need help. And certainly last but not least, thank you to Team Savannah Police, Team Savannah Fire, who just make it happen every day, and they're MVPs of our city. So God bless you all on Savannah Day. Make sure to tweet that we're not only the greatest city on earth because we say so, it's because what we do every day for everybody. God bless you all. You got him?
Thank you very much, Mayor. It's all about partnerships, and we'll hear from Jen DeLong with the Chatham-Savannah Authority for the Homeless. But first, our city manager, our leader, who is celebrating 2 years, I believe. What's the date for 2 years here in the city of Savannah?
September 10th.
September 10th. He's just over 2 years. Congratulations to him. But of course, here is our city manager, Jay Melder.
Jay Mel. Thank you, Ken. Thank you, Mayor. It's great to start the third season with this press conference. I'll start by saying that homelessness is an issue that certainly every municipal leader and public servant has dealt with in their careers. It's one that I've worked in a long time. It's one of the most complex social issues facing any city, facing our nation. It requires a whole community approach and a systems level approach to make any difference. Everybody has to get on a boat, and we have to row the same direction. It isn't the big container ships that are powered by a big propeller through a channel and have tugboats to help them get by. We all have a seat on the boat, we all have an oar, and we all have to be moving in the same direction and at the same cadence to make a difference. It's an incredibly complex problem. It takes an amazing partners, but what is special about Savannah, what's special about the Authority for the Homeless, what's special about all of our partners here is that we're all working together. We have the Chamber of Commerce and our DMO and our business community here supporting the work. We have our faith ministries and places of worship and our social service agencies supporting the work. We have nonprofits who get by, scrimp and save, and often pay for programs out of their own pocket to help people. And we have governments both in the city of Savannah and in Chatham County that are allocating necessary resources to fund the kind of programs that we know work. Another part of this puzzle and another couple of seats on this boat are the public. We can't do this work without our residents, without our visitors, and that's why Give Change That Counts initiative is so important. It gives people the ability who may not want to give for whatever reason to somebody asking for money, but know that in their heart they want to help. Here's a place that you can donate some funds to that you know is going to be going to support services that are going to make a difference in people's lives. And I want to talk a little bit about those services today because we often don't give credit to our service providers, and we have many of them here. And Jen, I might be stepping on all of your lines, but allow me. One, I just want to acknowledge all of our day center partners here who do this work every day and who this change is going to make count in people's lives. The Salvation Army. Can we give it up to the Salvation Army? Can we give it up for Union Mission?
Yeah.
Can we give it up for Come As You Are Deliverance Ministries?
All right.
And can we give it up to Family Promise? And finally, can we give it up to the Chatham-Savannah Homeless Authority. They're our lead agency in this work. And along with them and all of our partners, we have what's called an Interagency Council on Homelessness, which ensures that we're collaborating together, that we're working together to steer this boat and to row this boat in directions that are going to be meaningful in people's lives. People who are experiencing homelessness and are down and out and just need a little bit of a hand up. And also for our communities that want to see something better in their parks and squares and their green spaces and their wooded areas as well. So this is work that we can all be proud of, that we can all get behind and make a difference. And I truly want to thank my leadership and the leadership of this city, Mayor Johnson and our city council. Thank you, Alderman Palumbo, always out here doing the work. One of our former aldermen is the chairman for the Chatham-Savannah area for the homeless. And, thank you so much. This is incredible leadership. Thank you to the county for joining, and to my chiefs here as well. Assistant City Manager Heath Lloyd, Chief Brett Bell. I want to note we've got our assistant fire chiefs and our assistant police chief here in Majors. This is an incredible community effort, and I'm so proud of the work that we're going to be able to do. Let's give change that counts.
All right.
Thank you very much, Jay. I don't know a whole lot about shipping, but you're the captain and Jen DeLong is the first mate, or is it the other way around for a project like that? Definitely the other way around.
3-hour tour.
So let's welcome Jen DeLong from the Chatham-Savannah Authority for the Homeless.
Yeah.
Well, good morning. Thank you so much. This is an incredible example of what private-public partnership can do in a community. It takes private-public partnership to advance missions as complex as the experience of homelessness. All of our providers in this community every single day do extraordinary work for people experiencing homelessness. And the fact that back in the fall, when the city said, hey, is there a gap in services in Chatham-Savannah? And we said, why, yes, there is. It's day centers. And they said, well, let us put some support and funding towards day center opportunities and street outreach. And so those two things go hand in hand. Our street outreach team at Chatham-Savannah Authority for the Homeless works hard to help people experiencing homelessness and those who feel the need to panhandle in public spaces get connected to critical services. That's what it's about. It's about asking our communities to stop and consider an intentional contribution towards things that are truly making a difference in our community. And so it's because of this incredible private-public partnership, the work of our police, the work of our fire departments, the work of people doing this every single day, engaging people experiencing homelessness, that's really going to make a transformational difference. And the thing is that panhandling, not all panhandlers are homeless. Not all people experiencing homelessness panhandle. There is a difference. But this initiative is about taking people to a website that teaches you, educates the public about the experience of panhandling, why some people choose to panhandle, and then it could lead you to the experience of homelessness. It educates our community. So this was always meant to be about public education. This campaign, this initiative begun by Julian Miller, Toby Brown, Jackie Schott, Denise Grabowski, Erin Westling and her marketing team, extraordinary marketing work that they've done. It was always about educating the public in maybe stop and consider what a different contribution would look like, a meaningful contribution that's vital to our service providers here in Chatham-Savannah. Salvation Army, Union Mission, Family Promise, and Come As You Are day centers. And those are some of the day centers that when inclement weather events happen, like the recent hurricane that was coming towards us, we make that phone call and they say, hey, we'll open up additional spaces. We'll provide a safe haven for people experiencing homelessness and those in the unsheltered homeless space. So we can't say thank you enough to Mayor and Council, County Commission, Chairman. The support of Chatham County and the City of Savannah has really been extraordinary. And that's why these signs are being placed around the community. You'll soon see signs in areas of Chatham County as well. We're super excited about the initiative being launched from county end to county end. And I can't say thank you to our team at Chatham-Savannah Authority for the Homeless. They're out there engaging people experiencing unsheltered homelessness every single day, trying to connect them to vital critical services. And this support will make a huge difference. So thank you very much.
It was mentioned, but I wanted to emphasize also the importance of the faith community here in Savannah. We're blessed with houses of faith, be it mosques, be it synagogues, be it churches, that all do a lot of different things. Rabbi Haas is here for Temple Mikveh Israel, serves on our Savannah Faith Task Force, and he's a representative of the many, many faith leaders that whenever we ask them, they're stepping up, and we want to give our faith leaders a round of applause. And if you go to a house of faith in this community, I want you to go to your faith leader and ask them what are they doing to help. Ask them what they're doing to help, and let's make sure that they're connected as well with our leaders in helping. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. The partnerships are even more. I'd like to mention a few other partnerships in this with us in the City of Savannah. The Savannah Area Chamber of Commerce and Visit Savannah, along with Savannah Downtown Business Association, Savannah Downtown Neighborhood Association, Savannah Economic Development Authority, Savannah's Waterfront, and the Tourism Leadership Council, all part of this partnership to give change that counts and to put these 100 signs on the streets in Savannah. To the media, we thank you for coming. If you'd like to do any one-on-one interviews afterward, just let me know and we'll hook you up. So that concludes our presentation today. Thank you all for joining us.
Give change a count.